This is the Awesome Life Podcast,
Yo,
episode 96. I am Mr. Phoenix.
here with Chili. And
We're-
who do we got today?
our-
It's just us. It's just
ourselves.
us. Let's go,
I
man.
gotta crack a
Hey,
seal.
that's all
real
we
quick.
need.
You
Oh,
feel me?
crack. Let's crack.
Okay, let's get it, bro.
This is just juice, by the way, just in
It
case
is-
fucking TikTok is watching.
you saw
Well,
you saw me turn
do you-
that.
Do you remember? I think Tyreek was still a Chief, but he was on the sideline getting like some cramps worked off, and he took what looked like a shot and took it. In reality,
Okay.
it was just like pickle juice or something to help.
Yeah,
with. So
because it
whatever-
helps with cramping.
cramps, exactly. Yeah.
He
But
does
cheers
it-
to this pickle juice.
yeah, pickle
We're-
juice. Pickle Rick. Oh, bro, that shit.
Buckets.
Oh, you made it?
I did. Nothing but the net, bro.
I made it
Alrighty.
too. What was up?
All right, you're close. It's all good.
Oh, okay.
It's like a 3-point versus a layup, but it's all good. But we back, man.
we back.
Kind of feels good to do it. Just the OGs, bro. Just the
Just the two of us. We
Um,
can make it if we try.
I was gonna say, when was the last time we did one? Just the two of us.
In Cocoa Beach, bitch. We didn't
Oh,
do a
yeah,
live
you're right,
one.
You're right. Before that, though,
Shit.
probably once we came
Pro-
back from the cruise. I
Did we do
think,
one?
Yeah.
after? Okay, yeah.
at my house.
There was one I was super sad about. The one I
what do
can
you mean?
remember, it was the one I have. I can even remember the title. I think it was called not Cruise Beef, Finals Beef.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
remember that.
when the Nuggets and the
Mhm.
Heat were. I think so. I can't remember. I don't recall the exact. But anyways, what's been up with you, Chili?
Dude, same shit, different day. I'm just gonna send this out. Send
Dude,
this out
okay. Is
because even for whatever reason, I can't copy and paste it to Snapchat the way I want to. When
so
I
like
do it from there.
so
to
wow.
begin with.
Okay. I was about to take over and just talk to our
Cook, bro.
guests.
No, you're good.
You know, let me cook.
I'm gonna let you cook, bro.
Yeah.
I've never. You're not the only one who can cook, though.
Yeah, I
so
know, I
don't
know.
forget it.
We've had some small victories, and you got to appreciate the small ones.
Take them and
we're,
run with it, man.
we're at 377 subs.
Bless up.
We're getting closer and closer.
Appreciate you, all of you.
Yeah,
Appreciate all of you.
all 377 of you.
That's right. That's right. Soon to be more.
Yeah, no, it means the world to us. We want to do this like full time.
Love to.
I as much as I can't say
As much as you love selling cars.
the car industry. I was gonna say more like as much as the car industry has provided for me and my
Sure.
family
Yeah.
is like it just ain't for me
Nah,
anymore.
fuck them.
Like I'm good at it. I would like to get promoted, but if I can make content full time, why the fuck not? Like,
Absolutely. That's the goal. That's the dream. And see when we get there. But let's get into it, man. So talking about a new segment recently.
yeah. We're doing this right now.
Right into it, bro. Right
Right.
into it. So
The title of this episode is called Game Day Gambles.
yep.
Remember,
Segment,
gamble responsibly. We're not endorsing gambling, but we do
though,
it
not our
ourselves.
character. Yeah.
This is us.
Just be responsible. Don't gamble any money that you're not okay losing to begin with.
Correct.
I think is
Correct.
the
So
general
so
vibe.
so let's what's the segment called?
It's going to be Awesome Life Locks. So basically any sports bet doesn't have to just be football. I mean, I think a lot of them will be football, basketball, maybe even
Especially right now.
you know, baseball, hockey, and everything like that.
MMA.
But what Phoenix and I think is going to be an absolute lock, and we're going to back it up. We're placing the wagers ourselves with our own money. We're not just talking. So Awesome Life Locks. What we have, one bet, doesn't matter what it is. It can be anything that we feel absolutely confident and back it up that it will hit.
Okay, how about this? How about we change the stakes to this? Okay, because I want it to be you have one and I have one,
Correct. Yeah.
and whoever has the most right ones, gets dinner.
I'm done. For what kind of time period
Let's do it to the end of the regular season
of
of
football? All right,
We
I'm
can
down.
we can do other other
Yeah.
bets later.
For this one in particular, football bets.
Football
All
bets.
right, word,
All right.
word. So, you want me to start?
Who's your absolute lock?
All right, and again, it can be any bet, any football related bet.
He's gonna pick the Chiefs.
This one, oh, hold up, this one's too easy, bro. This one's too easy. All right. So I got Patrick Mahomes passing yards over 267.5. That so hold up. Let me.
Yeah, I was just about to say you can't do like it can't be like Derrick Henry 20 yards rushing.
No. It has to be something over under again something with more or less even odds. Yeah,
correct.
exactly. So yeah, this is an absolute lock. I got Patrick Mahomes over 267.5 yards. He's playing in a dome. Patrick Mahomes is 11-0 when he plays in a dome, and he is averaging 303 yards in those games. It's an absolute lock. I'd even throw on a Chiefs win if you want a little extra razzle dazzle.
He's dome. Dome
parlay
king.
them if you want to. But he's 11-0, 303 yards a game. It's a lock. It's a lock. So
guaranteed.
Patrick Mahomes over on the passing yards, and they're going to change it, bro. They're going to hear me talking about this. They're going to be like, you know what, Chili was right. They're going to try to make it a little bit higher. Take it while you can now. Patrick Mahomes over on the passing yards.
200 and what?
267.5.
Let me write that down. All right. Pat 267.5. Can I get that pen?
Over.
Yeah. I knew you weren't picking the under.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah. And again, if you want to parlay it with the Chiefs win, you probably don't get too much odds boosted, but more than likely.
So are you adding that? Are you bold enough to add that?
Well, this is just one bet. We can do awesome life parlays as well, but that's one bet that I have that I feel more than confident it's going to hit.
All right, I'm pulling up my bet slip just to
let's see it.
Just to see my lock. See, I was going to do like a 2-leg or 3-leg parlay.
Oh,
but
okay.
But no. If you're doing that, I'm not. That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine. I'm going to do a 2-leg parlay.
Okay.
I got. Nah, fuck that. I'm not gonna do two. I was gonna do a 2-leg parlay. We're gonna do. I got Devin Achane in the touchdown, getting a touchdown. He's getting in the end zone, one way or another.
What are the odds on that?
Probably even. If my fucking phone would load,
sure,
I could show you. But maybe they ban me, because I got some big bets coming in this week. I took their ass for all $100 of their bonus bets. Yep, it's not working. DraftKings isn't working. But yeah, Devin Achane.
Okay.
Touchdown. Anytime touchdown.
And so and like I said, so if I were to put it with a parlay, Chiefs win, what is your other one that goes along with it?
I was gonna put DK Metcalf in for a touchdown, but that's you
shout out my fantasy team.
You have a oh, we should do a bet on that too.
That's not a problem.
Easy money. Want to do lunch?
Oh, I'll just heads up on it.
Yeah, heads up.
Whoever wins, yeah. I'll do a lunch.
Yeah, do a lunch.
Word.
How about 2 cases of Diet Mountain Dew?
We don't drink Diet Mountain Dew. Okay. So you were gonna say HNT. Watch out!
Oh no, party foul.
You're gonna say HNTD. Grab the tissues or something, or just raw dog it. HNTD and Metcalf TD.
Yeah, that would be the parlay, but I don't think that's fair to go against you.
The Chiefs win because they're similar. They kind of go along. And the other thing is the Chiefs. DK Metcalf touchdown is going to be a lot worse odds than the Chiefs win.
So check this out. DK Metcalf, Devin Achane is plus 550.
That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
because you got 2 out, so the chances of a passing touchdown are lower. But yeah, and I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it would be unfair. We got to have similar odds, so we got to discuss this ahead of time
a little bit. Yeah, but again, we both have one bet we feel extremely confident, even though the odds are a little bit different.
I had an absolute lock for other teams, but I just wanted you picked your team. I felt like I had to pick my team
Oh, sure.
too.
Oh, yeah. That was inevitable.
Yeah.
So,
But anyways, we're playing each other in fantasy football.
yep.
He's a pussy, and I'm gonna beat him.
Sure. I
I
mean,
have a better team.
he thinks so. I mean, he's never placed in his fantasy league, and
You're
I've
right.
placed both years and
You're
won
right.
one. So, I mean, I'm the only one with a trophy, but that's all good.
Hey,
It's all good. It's
you
another
are the
year.
only.
Back
You're
to
not
back.
getting. You're not getting back to back. You ain't.
Oh,
You ain't
I'm
the Chiefs,
bro.
No, you ain't the Chiefs.
Shit,
You might
bro.
be a Chiefs fan. You ain't not the Chiefs.
Alrighty.
I can assure you that.
I'm gonna keep it going.
So,
So all right. So next question we came up with, and I hope you thought about this a little bit, bro. But this just came off the dome. I don't even know what I saw that inspired it, bro. But if you're gonna be one of the Ninja Turtles, who are you gonna be?
oh, easy. I'm fucking Leonardo.
Okay.
I'm a leader ass nigga.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely, bro.
Okay. So is that the only reason? Just
I also
the head
like
of the squadron.
I also like dual wielding swords. I think that's
the katanas.
It gets fire.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, like the psychology though behind the why they get their weapons is crazy.
It is. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, like I don't know if you saw videos explaining the breakdown. You know why Raph, the angry one, has a weapon that really isn't meant to hurt people. It's defense only.
Yeah, I was gonna say those are the two. What
I don't know what the fuck they're called, but
it starts with an S. I don't remember, but yeah,
I
get you.
But yeah, no, his is meant for purely defense.
Fork-looking fucking things. Yeah,
it's like a 3-prong.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll send you the psychology behind the reason why each one got the different weapons.
Okay. All right. Bro, if I was gonna be Ninja Turtle, Michelangelo, bro. Mikey Angelo.
I could have guessed that. You like nunchucks.
So not only in real life do I actually know how to use nunchucks, and I know how to use them well. He's also the youngest.
Okay.
All right, he's the youngest of the group.
Okay.
I feel like more on the humble side, but also comedic relief as well. So
you're not funny, bro.
Oh, I'm at least funny looking. I used that joke last podcast, but Michelangelo for sure. And I know how to use him, bro. Straight up.
I seen him. I can confirm that he is. I don't know if he's deadly with them, but he definitely knows how to use them.
Oh yeah, I mean,
he's got the most douchey fucking nunchucks
moves. Oh, the golden ones.
The golden ones are fucking.
You have to be a black belt in Taekwondo to acquire those, and I am. Granted, I was fucking 12.
Well, hold on, you're a black belt
in Taekwondo? Yes,
bro. I'll beat your ass.
You'll do nothing. You'll do absolutely nothing.
Taekwondo.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time you used your Taekwondo skills?
Like a real fight? I mean, it's been a while.
Because I remember one fight that I saw of you spamming a left hook. That's all he did was.
No, you're mistaken. A right hook.
Oh, it was a right hook.
Yeah.
My bad.
Dominant arm.
I thought you were left-handed for some reason.
No, what the fuck? I've never been left-handed. Yeah, I mean, definitely wasn't in a sober state of mind for that fight. So, yeah, when you're off
when you have Zans for dinner.
No one. That's not necessarily what I was off.
I'm just fucking with you, bro.
But yeah, no, I tote nunchucks, and it's all good.
Is anyone in the chat? Because I'm over here still sending to whoever I can get to hop in the chat.
Let's see here.
Nobody.
Jay, your bro.
Oh, what's up, Jay? What's up, Jay? How about the you, bro? How about the you? It's all about the you.
Man, never heard you say anything of the you until they winning.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Never heard it.
Just because you ain't been around me, we don't talk football on Saturdays, But yeah, absolutely.
Colorado, yes, and I hope Colorado still.
Hey, my brother Jay, I just went on a cruise with him for his wedding. It was awesome. Thank you, bro. I was glad I was the only person who could represent our family on your side. And I appreciate the Canes gear you're sending my way. I'll definitely put it on the wall. I got a good spot for it over in the corner. You can't see it over here, but it's on the other side. On the other side of this, Miami.
We got Baylor 31, Colorado 24, Colorado ball 147 left.
Oh, come on, bro.
Yeah, they got to tie it up. Need to
on.
push over T. They need that win for sure. We
Yo.
love you guys, man. We love Colorado. We love Dion,
Colorado.
man, Shadur, Travis Hunter, Jimmy Horn.
Yo, we need to get Travis Hunter on the podcast. We actually have a connect. Shout out to TD.
Shout out TD.
You know, he actually knows Dion. He got us a deal where all the players,
yep.
You know, they do events for us and
at a dealership. So.
Yeah, so I mean, I got to sit down and chat with Warren Sapp for 15 minutes. I just got to convince him to.
Bro.
You know, here's the thing. The reality is, like these bigger people, like even Shannon Sharp in Club Shay Shay, he travels because motherfuckers ain't coming to him.
Exactly.
You know, but they'll give him time of day. We might have to travel. We might have to.
Bro, if you tell me we could get Travis Hunter, Jimmy Horn, Dion, anyone
any of
on the podcast, we will
Yeah.
go mobile. So, no, that's for sure. Sticking on the football theme, though, your boy, bro, he's on IR. He's been concussed again for the third or fourth time. Let me ask you this. Should, and not do you want him to, not does he want to, should Tua retire from football?
I'll give you a couple scenarios. Here's the logic, the logical answer. All right. He should hang it up and collect $93 million.
Guaranteed money.
Guaranteed money. I'm sure he'll get a job either in this organization or they'll like he's an all-around good dude. Speaks well.
Likeable guy.
Very likable guy.
PR trained.
Yeah, exactly. He could be on TV easily. He could be someone's quarterback coach, maybe an offensive coordinator one day.
Broadcaster, all kinds of options.
Yeah, he's got
too many options.
He's got too many options. That's the logical answer. The reality is he's one more concussion away. One more bad concussion away, like that, like another fencing response.
But was that really that bad of a concussion? The last one he just got.
No.
Exactly. So he's one more concussion. Period.
I don't think he's gonna die. Is that on the? I mean, whenever it's a dangerous game, no matter what, if you sign that contract to play this game, there's a reality that although there's only been a couple deaths in the NFL, in the history,
very rare.
You're signing up for something that could happen. It could. I mean, you have a better chance of dying in a car accident, you know, driving to the game, getting arrested and shot by a cop for speeding and not complying, than you do dying on the field. But that's neither here nor there.
Sure. Very specific. Very specific there.
Hey, bro, I haven't drank since this cruise. I've been sick. I've been going through some stuff. I got a new pup.
Yeah.
And they fought. It was just a bloodbath. There was blood everywhere. And I'm, you know, but we're not gonna get into
the rest sipping of it. On the apple juice, man. I think the reality of the situation, just based off the question, he should retire. He's not going to. I just hope that in the future. I mean, dude, I hope he can play for as long as he can. I think he's a good quarterback. I think he does a lot of things right. Unfortunately, I don't think that his body is
meant for the sport.
Because you saw how easily that was just a regular football play. He got a concussion.
He initiated the contact.
Exactly. So when he goes down, bro, and he has to get that first down. It's a playoff game, whatever it is. He's going to go for it. He's not going to hesitate. And again, hopefully,
he's a baller. He wants to win.
Hopefully,
we're down bad, and he was trying to do a makeup play. That's what that is.
Yeah. Trying to make up for maybe some poor.
So I'm going to be honest with you. Those I look back at both of those interceptions. First off, the first one was definitely not his fault. Hit Buddy in the arms, bounced up, and then the Bills intercepted the ball. That's definitely not his fault. The one that's his fault is the third one. And the second one was a miscommunication by Robbie Chosen. He didn't run the route. Tua does not have arm strength. So what he does, he knows where the receiver is going to be, and the ball's there ahead of time. Okay.
Yeah, I mean
So
that's at the same time that's what most quarterbacks go for.
I know. So, but even more so with him, especially with the deep stuff. Well, Robbie Chosen went the wrong direction.
The chosen one.
Yeah, he's not very chosen, bro.
Yeah.
And that's where it is, bro. That's where it is. Yet I think Tua's got one more in him. Here's what I'm hopeful is the difference between the concussion he got against Green Bay is he he didn't travel with the team. He was completely excommunicated from the Dolphins. You didn't hear about him until 6 weeks after. Like it was like round 2 of the playoffs and like, "Oh yeah, he's available now, but we already been eliminated." Didn't travel with the team. And that does mean something. Like if Patrick Mahomes went down, you would want him there. Who's your backup? Carson
Wentz right now.
Because when you have such an elite, and I'm not saying Tua's on the same level as Mahomes, but when you have an elite quarterback, they see the game differently than your backup quarterback does. He's like another offensive coordinator, another quarterback coach. He could be like
helping advising out the plays.
You know, so I'm hopeful with Skylar Thompson. I don't think we can't win a playoff game with Skylar Thompson, but what we can do is go 3-3 until Tua comes back, and that's what I'm hoping for.
Guess we'll see. We will see.
All right, bro. We got to talk about something.
Let's talk about
All right. So normally we go into this favorite travel destination bullshit, blah, 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 blah. I think we've asked this before, but since we've already probably given one, give me another of your favorite places you've been. Like a happy place. Where's your zen?
A lot of different there's a lot of different ways I can go. And obviously an easy one is to say, Kansas City.
Okay.
Actually being there, right?
Okay. That's fair.
That being said, I feel like every, Chiefs, Royals, that's who I rep. So I'm gonna go a different direction. I'm gonna say so. There's this one time, Marshall and I, Mario, his wife at the time, we went out deep into the mountains, past Aspen, bro.
Okay.
So basically, it was kind of painful, man. I remember blisters on my feet. It was probably like a 2-mile hike to get to this like small little lake deep in Aspen. Again, I couldn't get I couldn't get back there if I tried to. But it was in the mountains. It was right by this little lake in the mountains. The scenery was just so gorgeous, and it wasn't even that. I didn't truly appreciate it until I woke up in the middle of the night to go take a piss, and I look up at the night sky, and oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. It was 1,000 stars. I could see the Milky Way with my own eyes.
What up, Greg?
Like there was no
Hi, Jen.
city lights. There was no lights at all. It was just me looking up and to an illuminated sky, the moon, the Milky Way, more stars than I've ever seen with my bare eyes in general. So that's what I'm gonna go with, man, because I for a lot of that trip, I was like, man, this isn't worth it. We're hiking, we're doing all this work to get to what seemed like nowhere. But in reality, it was like the closest I've ever felt to God, besides being on, like physically speaking, besides being, beach at night that we've talked about a little bit. So
I'm gonna tie into what you just said. I remember. So the travel destination is the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. I remember I was on the Carnival, I believe Conquest. Actually, it wasn't the Conquest. It was like it's one of the Carnival ships.
yeah,
And I went with Nathan, and it was on the front of the ship, and there was like these glass windows that kind of like block the wind, but they're not like you're outside.
like on the ship,
on the
like on
ship.
the
It's
what's
like
that one deck?
like the Serenity
deck. Yeah,
similar
yeah.
to that, but it wasn't Serenity deck.
Okay.
The Serenity deck used to be on the sides, at least on this ship.
Real quick shout out Lauren Kirby. Appreciate you tuning in. She
What
said
up, Lauren?
she said Mount Herman, which is where when we were all in high school we'd go to party and camp and hang out and stuff. So similar vibe, but deeper than that.
But yeah, so we would we'd at the end of the night after leaving the club and having pizza, we would just lay on these glass panels that are like, I don't know what angle it was, but it was like this. And we just lay on it and then look at the stars. Like on some Lion King fucking,
Yep.
Timon and Pumbaa and fucking Simba talking shit,
Yeah.
kind of shit. And it was just great, bro. It's just the wind's blowing in your face.
Mhm.
You talking shit with your friends, and you can see every fucking star.
Absolutely.
Every
Because again, you're in the middle of the
there's
ocean.
no
There's no other
city
there's
glow.
no light
polluting
polluting it. So absolutely,
Yeah,
man.
it's just it's special whenever you get that like serene peace, and something about like being around the ocean at night. I have so many stories about the night and the beach, and it
Yes.
just there's
Yes.
no
Again,
there's no mood better set than being by the ocean at night.
absolutely. 100% agree.
Unless you're in that motherfucker. Unless you're
I guess.
terrifying. But yeah. You were getting ready to get into something else before I interrupted you.
No, you good. So it's a question, man, and obviously, I know my answer, but back to football related. Is Mahomes the GOAT if the Chiefs three-peat this year?
False.
You don't think so?
No. The argument is officially viable, and he's on pace to be the GOAT.
But he's
Like,
not the GOAT
It's
already.
not because say he never wins another one.
Oh,
I
okay.
know you don't believe that won't happen,
Sure,
but I'm saying say he doesn't. Some
Okay.
people don't.
I get that. Nothing's guaranteed.
None's guaranteed. Say he doesn't.
Theoretically, he could never win one again. Like I mean,
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
I don't believe that, but it's possible. Anything's possible.
But yes, he's pacing to be the GOAT, especially after that. He's like 80% there, and he's only a third of the way in his career, type of thing. I mean, depends on how long he plays. If he does
never know.
if he does a Tom Brady thing, he's only a third of the way in.
Sure. Hard to do. Hard to keep that longevity. Nah, dude. If he three-peats, he's absolutely he's the GOAT.
Here's my thing. Okay, Tom Brady went there 10 times.
Mhm.
He's got 7 of them bitches.
Mhm.
Okay, and one of them was against your boy. So he needs to.
It's neither here nor there.
It
in
is.
my
It
opinion.
is. It is a
I
head
don't
to.
think so.
It's a head-to-head matchup.
Okay.
It's a head-to-head.
All right.
matchup.
LeBron lost to Steph Curry numerous times. Is Steph Curry better than LeBron?
He's not.
Okay. So
He's
we
not.
can debunk that off the bat.
But that Steph Curry's career isn't better than
and
LeBron.
also
Steph. It's a combination of things.
Correct.
It's one thing to say, the only thing Tom Brady has over Patrick Mahomes is that he beat him head to head. No, that's not.
I get that.
LeBron is the scoring champ, all-time scorer. He's top 10 in scoring, rebounds, and assists.
I get that.
Okay,
longevity.
Which
does matter. Which does matter.
He's been there 10 times.
Let me ask you this: Is Eli Manning better than Tom Brady?
No.
Okay.
It's
obviously. Okay.
I said it's a combination of the two.
Correct. But
Eli Manning's career.
There.
Yes, it is. It's legit. So it's facts. I'm giving you legitimate facts
in football. So also in basketball, I feel like it's different because you're playing offense and defense.
I know.
Versus the two.
Correct.
You give Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes' offensive line in that Super Bowl, they don't score a fucking point.
I hear what you're saying,
and so
that's a reality.
That's why it's different. Again, like because I get that he does have the head-to-head Super Bowl matchup.
I said that's icing on the cake. He also has all the fucking records.
Okay, all right. No one refers to Bill Russell as the GOAT as far as championships.
I said records.
It's what does your eye tell you?
my eye tells me that who's a better quarterback? Absolutely, Patrick Mahomes. He has
Which does matter.
He has
Eye test
he,
does
he
matter.
has more tools than Tom Brady has. But just because someone's more gifted doesn't necessarily mean they're better. Okay? Their career, like, do you think mentally, in your heart of hearts, that Patrick Mahomes is mentally a better quarterback than Tom Brady?
Not yet.
Okay.
Because that takes
Okay,
because that's part of the longevity part of it.
I appreciate that you're willing to admit that, because
I think that's the only thing that Tom Brady has over Patrick Mahomes.
he doesn't have a stronger arm. He's not
the
faster. He
mobility.
doesn't. No, but he's a fucking genius in the game.
Correct.
And with 2 minutes on the line, Patrick Mahomes is they're
Just as clutch.
They're
Just
neck and
as
neck on the clutch. Yeah. But what does that speak? I think it speaks volumes that you're less talented and you can produce the same result. That's got to mean something.
I mean,
So
sure.
so Tom Brady, and it's not that he doesn't try. It's like Tom Brady doesn't have the ability to run away from people. So
Sure.
Patrick Mahomes does.
Correct.
But like I said, he gets it done without that ability.
I get
same result, less ability.
I get where you're coming from, but I also don't think that because he has less ability and gets the same result, it means that he's better. I think most people agree that Patrick Mahomes is the better athlete.
If you were
in
gonna
general,
yeah, it's not
even close.
LeBron and Jordan, LeBron's the better.
But also,
athlete.
how long did it take to Tom Brady to get to that point?
The first 3 Super Bowls he was carried. He did a good job. He did a great job.
He did his job.
He did his job. He didn't turn the ball over. He made plays when it mattered, but no, the defense carried him, and a field goal kicker won those games. Hey, did a field goal kicker win one for y'all? I think one, right?
I mean, yeah, you could say Butker against the Eagles. Granted, again, that was more strategic because the Chiefs could have tried to go for a touchdown. It just made no sense. It wasn't like they were kicking a 50-yard field goal to try to win the game. It was they're wasting the clock, kicking the field goal to win the game. So a little bit different, but at the same time, that's the whole part of it, bro. Patrick Mahomes has carried defenses to win a Super Bowl, and he's also once been carried by a defense.
So just to get our chat involved, what up, Davon? And then Greg says Brady is the GOAT. Stop it. Mahomes is coming up and is close to passing up Montana. Definitively to be right behind Brady. I wouldn't say Braun is better athlete. He's just physically bigger. I hear you. We're not doing this Jordan LeBron debate right now.
You said that was Greg?
Greg, yeah.
Shout out Greg. Biggest stop of all time, maybe, arguably.
That's my boy, bro. 25 years of friendship.
Shout out Greg, man. Again, it wasn't exactly the question on whether Mahomes is the GOAT right now. It's just if he three-peats. So also, three-peat has never been done before. Brady didn't do it.
I know.
So if he does something that has never been done before, which again is not guaranteed, winning a Super Bowl is hard. The fact that Brady got 7 is crazy. I mean, the fact that Mahomes
the fact that he got there 10 times is crazy.
It is, because there's only been how many Super Bowls? 50 some.
Motherfuckers got.
So he's in 1/5 of all Super Bowls.
He's got 17% of all Super Bowls.
Crazy.
Like he's been in.
Yeah. Again, crazy. Not taking anything away from Brady, but also, if Brady says himself, if he could trade, he would trade. I forget if he said 1 or 2 Super Bowls for that perfect season with the Super Bowl win. He would trade 1 or 2 rings for that. So again, if Mahomes three-peats, never been done. And a perfect season has been done before.
Yeah, the Dolphins did.
Yeah, long time ago, but they have. So,
but it was also 14 games. It's a little different.
Sure.
And there's less parity back then. All right, check this out. So since you want to, who's the GOAT wide receiver? 99% of people are going to say Jerry Rice. He's not physically more gifted than Megatron, Randy Moss, T.O., but he's
but
he's almost like everyone perceives him as the GOAT. I mean, I can say that the best receiver, like physically built, is Megatron. Like, does it all, did his job. The most dangerous wide receiver ever is Randy Moss.
Sure. Megatron unfortunately never really had it, and also the part of it is the postseason clearly matters more. Like,
see, Greg said Rice, but Moss is him.
Correct. Exactly. But in Megatron, again, a lot of people sleep on Calvin Johnson, but he really never had a chance to prove it in the playoffs.
Yeah, no.
And so it's like, if you don't have any playoff statistics or anything, then unfortunately, most gifted, most talented, so on and so forth, but you can't be considered as the GOAT. Mahomes 15-3 in the playoffs.
Yeah, I
15-3 is crazy.
It is. I got to look at Tom Brady's playoff record.
It's
probably
third. It's like 33-10 or something. 33-13. Something
to do
ridiculous.
To do that many. That
matters.
That speaks. But
matters. He's got him in the scope though. Mahomes does, and it's I think if and / when they pull it off this year, a lot of people are going to realize.
All right, so let's go into Tinder tendencies. Do you have a dating experience you would like to share?
Damn, you want to get into that? I remember I shared one last podcast.
I can do mine while you think. I'm gonna do one. Do you need
go
time?
for it? Go for it, and we'll see.
So,
Tinder tendencies.
So, Tinder tendencies is a segment where we talk about cringy or embarrassing or awkward, or just, it could be a great date as well. You know,
that's fair.
It could be from online dating.
Everything could go well.
You could have met someone at a coffee shop. You know, I don't even remember this girl's name. Oh. I don't even remember.
Oof, shut up, mystery girl.
Let's call her Shannon.
Why?
I don't know.
What Shannon?
I just picked
Shannon Sharp.
No. All right. Since Shannon is male and female, let's call her Shirley. Okay.
Oh shit. Sorry. Colorado up 38-31 overtime.
Let's go.
Shout out Dion. Shout out Travis Hunter. Shout out Jimmy Horn.
We're getting Travis.
Shout out all the boys. 22 on defense.
We're getting Travis on the podcast. Oh, I wish. Please, Travis.
All right. Anyway, Tinder tendencies.
Tinder tendencies. Well, I matched a girl, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm only in town for a couple of days. Want to hang out, this and that." Cool. I'm like, all right. Mind you, I'm going to give you a little backstory. The day before I went on this date, and mind you, this date was supposed to be just us hanging out. Like, we didn't actually go in. We weren't going to go anywhere. It was just to be hang out at the house. So, but literally the day before, I went on a date with someone who ended up being my girlfriend. Okay. I went on a date. Her name was Maggie.
Okay.
And I picked her up from her job. She worked at the Wood Springs Hotel. Okay.
Is
right off
Colorado
of
Springs?
Yes, yeah. It's literally right off of Airport and Powers. So I picked her up and went on a really good date. It was a good date, and at that time, I was just a man, just dating, doing my thing. So then the very next day, I set up the thing. I matched the girl. We planned. She's like, "Oh yeah, I'm in town. I'm staying at Wood Springs Hotel." I'm like, "Hold on. Wait a minute. Am I getting set up right now?"
Oh shit.
I'm thinking like, fuck.
Getting jumped, mugged.
And I would say this girl, based off her photos, was probably a hot 6, cold 7. Nothing crazy, but
not that looks are every.
yeah.
That's
It's
not what
not
he's saying.
everything,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. It's
Calling it as it is, a spade.
yeah. So I'm worried. I'm like, yo, I really like the other girl. I didn't want like to be seen, so I was like I spun the block a couple times to make
Damn.
sure I wasn't getting set up.
Oh shit.
But yeah, so then she gets in the car. She did not look like her photos. She had green hair. She dyed her hair green,
Damn.
but none of her photos were with green hair.
Good vibes or bad vibes on the green hair?
No, it didn't look good. It
Okay.
didn't look good. It was
Yeah.
like dirty mop water green.
Um,
But let me tell you, I had a great time.
Was it?
You know what we did? We went back to the house and played Super Smash Brothers.
Oh,
We
dude.
played video games for like 3.5 hours,
That's dope.
and then her sister came and picked her up.
Okay.
It was great.
That's good vibes.
It was
That's
great.
good vibes.
It was great. It was a great experience. I'm not hating. But yeah, it was just a weird situation. I felt like I would share that.
Damn. All right.
More tendencies coming soon.
All right. I'll give you one. I'll
Okay,
give
go.
you one. And the funny thing about
It's
it, bro.
the only date he's ever been on.
Oh, no, numerous, hundreds of females probably.
Okay.
So yeah. So here's the thing about this one. Wasn't even really a date, but I'm explaining what happened anyway. Because this is a girl that I had been on some dates with previously.
Okay.
All right. So we were in high school. And we went to the Hookah Lounge off Academy. I forgot.
We know you're young.
Forgot exactly what it was, but we went to the Hookah Lounge, and so we go there. A couple boys, I think, Marshall, Trevor, whoever, and we go there. It's a good time, getting some hookah, whatever. And I see this girl, that we hung out a couple times, good vibes, this and that, and she was there, and we're talking it up. It was a great time. And she asked, she's like, hey, I know you drove here. Is it okay if you give me a ride home? I was like, yeah, it's right on the way. Not a problem. Yeah. Yeah. And so I was just trying to do a good deed. And so I'm taking her home again with a couple boys in the back seat. And so we pull up to her house, and she starts to seem kind of nervous. I'm just like, everything okay? And she's like, oh yeah, it's just like, I wasn't really supposed to be out tonight. Like, oh, okay, all right, whatever. But again, I'm just dropping her off. I'm doing a good deed. Free Uber ride home is what I'm fucking doing. And so I pull up, and she gets out of the car. She goes in her house. All of a sudden, her mom comes out, starts screaming in my direction. Hey, get back here, motherfucker. What are you doing? And I was just like, and like me, like being level-headed, completely sober. I was just like, oh, you misunderstand. I'm just merely taking her home. I'm just trying to do a good deed. And so she runs up closer, and I see something in her hand. And I was like, hold up. And this fucking bitch got a taser, bro. And so I was like, yo, I was like, calm down. I was like, I'm just trying to, I was like, you should be thanking me if anything, but she don't fucking care. Her mom's all drunk, sticks the taser in, tries to tase me in the face. Shit crackles in my face, bro. Hell no, bro. Foot on the gas, bro. And her arm got like caught in the window, and she's like, get back here, motherfucker, screaming at me. I'm like, what the fuck? And so we drive off. I go on my way, and I'm looking at my boys. I'm like, what the hell just happened? I was like, I was doing a good deed, and I just got punished for it. I'm like, that's messed up. And she was texting me. She's like, oh, no, I'm sorry.
I'll suck your dick later.
Not even. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just like, no, fuck off. I was like, I was doing you right, and I just got done wrong. So that's a weird
situation.
Yeah,
all right, cool. Where are we taking this podcast?
I mean, simply to the top.
That's what we're trying to do.
And there's no other option. And what I mean by that is just simply, I think, kind of what we were talking about earlier. Just getting to a point where this is what we do. Maybe some other things as well. Maybe maybe we work part-time somewhere, and then this is part-time as well. I consider that the top, bro.
Yeah, I would do a 40, maybe a 30-hour job where I can make 50-60K and then do this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would do that. I'd do that.
Simply. So
but we gotta get to a point where we're making off this between the two of us probably like $6 to $10 grand a month.
Yep.
split. That'd
Yeah,
be
plain and simple.
and then have a part-time gig.
Where where do you see us in a year though? Realistically,
Nine,
obviously,
9 months we're monetized.
9 months.
Yeah, you can put
Like
that on. You can put that on the back.
the first one.
Yeah, the first tier.
Okay.
The first tier. We're not a partner. In so I base everything off of 3 months ago, which I don't think we've hit 3 months. We're pretty
Right,
close.
right there.
We're pretty
right
close.
there.
If we are not at 3 months, we're pretty close. So we got, in my mind, excuse me, I've been drinking this apple juice.
Yeah, potent.
Yeah.
Shout out Colorado, final overtime, 38-31 over Baylor. Let's go.
Got, in my opinion, I got nine calendar months to get monetized, and I think we can do it. We're gotten to a point right now with the content we're creating, we're averaging a sub a day, which is it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's so much better than what we were before.
It's a lot when you start from nada.
From starting from the bottom. Now we here.
Yeah.
When we hit 500, I think the distance, like for us to get from 500 to 1,000, is going to be so much easier.
The gap gets a lot closer.
And once we hit 1,000, our watch hours are going to go. It's going to be way easier for us to be partners.
Sure.
Yeah. We just got to scale it. Produce more content.
So it's a hobby that will turn into a job eventually, and
I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. It's not a job if you like what you do. It's not a job. It's
Sure.
it's just a way of life.
Fair enough. Again, point is yeah. Let's make
What about you? Where do you think in a year?
in 1 year, 1 calendar year from September 21st, 2025.
Yeah.
So the monetized, but also I feel like we could be at 1,000 subs.
You think we can hit 1,000 in
I do.
So 3 months from the
I
time
do.
that I think we'll be at 500. It really only takes one video.
That's what I'm saying.
It really only takes one video.
And again, I think it'll happen. I think the more guests we have on, like it's just a fun time, bro. Again,
it's a
we
blast.
do this shit for free. We do the shit because we enjoy doing it, because it's a hobby that we like. We feel we're good at, and it provides joy not just to us, but to some other people. And
I hope that we get to a point where our content is like bringing joy to people. They're like, for the most part, the people who tune in are our friends, and we appreciate you. But when we can start helping strangers or giving strangers entertainment and joy, that's
and again, there's gonna be we're gonna be doing shit a lot different than we are doing right now in a year, because we're gonna learn, we're gonna adapt, we're gonna find different, like, again, we are Awesome Life Entertainment's kind of a broad spectrum, in the sense that there's a lot of different things that we do, that a lot of different content that we post. I think we're gonna find certain niches throughout that people are really into, and certain different categories, different segments that we'll learn along the way. But I'm excited for it.
Yo, Lucas McCoy told me we need to have like a segment where it's just, and it doesn't have to be in the podcast, it could be your individual with Chiefs. Chiefs have such like a big fan base, and they're popping.
Yeah.
We're gonna get clicks for that. So like we create a playlist where it's just
yeah, me doing a recap of the game previously. Yeah, dude, I'd love to do that.
Head chief something.
Yeah, exactly. And for example, there's a guy I've been following for a long time. His channel's name, How About Those Chiefs? And he's a bald dude with a big red beard, and he does, I mean, that's his full-time job, man. He does full content on the Chiefs. He does a great job at it. I'd love to get to the point to even have him on the podcast remotely, bro. Because he's a dude I've been following for a long time. He does a fantastic job of all the content he posts about the Chiefs, and now that's his full-time job, man. So, something similar. I love to talk about more than just the Chiefs, but love the Chiefs, man.
That's why I'm saying, just let's make it a segment, and then I really want to do something like Nightcap, bro. I really fuck with Shannon and Ocho's thing, Whereas like once we're perfecting this, but we're gonna have a setup at your house, and we can do the remote thing. We can just do our reactions to Monday Night Football, anything, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So um, I was sad that we didn't get the podcast while I was in Miami and you were in Colorado. I really wanted to experience that that setup, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
coming.
tough, bro. The other thing I think I've learned about that is like, yeah, doing that shit when you're on vacation is so much harder than you think it is because
Oh
you're
yeah,
just
yeah.
you're caught up in doing the life. Um, once again, shout out Curbs and my neighbors. She said, she said, okay, Darby and I will come on the podcast so it can get to the top. So we're waiting for it.
Yo, so there's something wrong with my thing. It's not loading up the new chat. So oh, are they not talking to us in the chat?
Oh no. Yeah, sorry. This was just a text message
Oh, okay.
that I got from her. Shout out the neighbors.
I
Much love to the neighbors as always.
shout out to the neighbors. I would absolutely love to have you guys in the podcast. It'd be great. Be a good time.
It would be a good time.
We can talk
It'll happen.
Bree, we can talk anime.
Oh yeah, they love
Yeah,
anime. We can talk every. There's so many
I didn't know
stories that go back to high school and beyond
oh,
with
for
those
real?
girls. Oh, dude, so many. Also got to have Ashley and Kev on.
That'd be
Good
good.
time. So look forward to that, to say the least. And all right, you can have LeBron win one more this year, or you can have the Dolphins win a chip.
I pick the Dolphins to win a chip
Okay,
any day of the
that's
week.
that's I was
Absolutely.
hoping that would be as an easy.
LeBron's career is submitted. Um, I,
You haven't seen the Dolphins win one.
it it would be a harder ask to say the Heat win one this year and
Really? Well,
LeBron's career,
the Heat, or I mean,
they've done it.
they
Yeah, but
numerous times.
yeah, but Jimmy doesn't have one. I kind of would love for. So here's the thing. Um, as long as the Lakers or LeBron isn't playing the Heat, I'm gonna root for the Lakers. I want LeBron to get another chip, just one more. What and I want him to get one not like as a role player. I want him to be, he's still the
That
best.
guy,
He's still technically the best player on his team
he is,
in year
but
22.
but also that's kind of
I mean, no, Anthony Davis is a
tough
baller,
thing.
bro.
Yeah, I get that, but unfortunately, I don't know. I don't think he gets another one with LA. Maybe if he goes a different route, I think he can. I
Oh,
just
that roster's constructed terribly.
yeah.
Ab-
So,
Absolutely terribly.
but you'd take a Dolphins over another LeBron chip.
Absolutely. I would love to see the Dolphins win one with my dad still alive.
Yeah,
He's the one who
yeah,
got
bro.
me into the game.
Again, dude, I've said it and I'll say it again. If the Dolphins could get past Kansas City in the playoffs, I'll root for them.
What if they were the ones that knocked you out?
I'll still root for them.
Damn.
I'm not hating, bro. I've dude, I used to pray for the moments that I'd get to
Used
see
to pray for times like this,
to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like this to shine like that. Yeah, dude. Used to pray for those moments that I've got to experience 3 times with my dad now, bro.
Yeah.
So
I
not
got
even
experience that.
Yeah,
With
would
the Heat?
would I be salty? Yeah, I'd be salty, obviously, that they bounced them out of the playoffs. I told Bert the same thing. I'll root for the Bills too, just because I want you guys to experience that with
Nah, fuck the Bills.
your parents when it comes down to it.
Absolutely not. I cannot. That I cannot have someone in the division other than the Patriots win a championship before the Dolphins.
Just wait till the Jets do it somehow.
Oh my fucking god! I had to deal with fucking Greg's ass.
Greg, that's right. He's a Jets fan.
So, we're at the 54-minute mark.
Yeah.
Did you have something you wanted to talk about? Any other topics? I was trying to get the notes up and I couldn't find the.
Well, there's been a people want me to throw a party.
Oh yes.
People the people have been asking, not you. So a brief rundown, I've thrown some parties in the past and they've gone well. People enjoy them. I've been referred to as the GOAT, and I'm too humble to accept it personally. That being said,
No one calls him the GOAT.
they call me the GOAT.
Ever.
And
Ever.
some of those, like, dude, it's a combination. The parties I've thrown in the past have been fantastic. Everyone likes them because they're lit, but they're not just too out of control. They're not too ratchet. It's a combination.
It's a good time.
It's a combination of
good
just
amount of alcohol. People was having
everything-
a good time.
everything
So
going
they pull
well.
out a gun.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the people want me to throw a Halloween party, bro, and I'm conflicted on it because on one hand I want to, but I don't want it to be at my crib. I want to, I want to go to one of my parties at someone else's place. But people keep asking about it. I've been saying no, but I've been thinking as well.
I can tell you, it ain't gonna happen here. I can assure you that.
Yeah, I get that. But that's the thing. People don't want to do it themselves, but they want me to do it.
Well, see, I've done a fair share of party throwing in my life, and I'm just retired from it. Like I deserve to be retired.
Sure.
I deserve to be retired. When you've thrown 20 plus parties,
I get that.
It's
We've thrown, not even me owning a house. We've thrown a lot in places we've rented, houses, so on and so forth. And that's what I was saying. I was trying to retire, bro. I was trying to
retire young, huh?
Yeah, I was trying to be, Floyd Mayweather, but then all of a sudden Conor McGregor's talking shit. And it's like, all right, maybe I come out of retirement. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. They're great times, and I enjoy them as well. But also, there's also different caveats that there's a lot that goes into it, man. It's
I
your
gotta
house.
figure
It's
out,
how you feel,
bro.
the next
You need
day.
to let me know soon because I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear because I don't want to wear the same thing again.
What do you wear last time?
I was Ichigo from Bleach.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Well, I mean that's your Halloween costume, regardless of whether I throw a Halloween party or not. You got to figure it out. You don't want to do the same thing you did last year, right?
Well, I mean, I'm not going trick or treating, bro.
Yeah, no shit. I
Yeah.
hope not.
Yeah,
Or unless you go with,
Yeah.
But no, I get that. At the same time, I got to figure out a Halloween costume regardless of whether I do it or not. The people want me to do it. They demand it.
Yeah, no, I'm with it. I'm with it.
I know you are because it's for the same reason I'd be with it if the same reason literally anyone else in my life wants me to do it. They're just not in my exact shoes.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I do it.
It's a good time. It never gets too out of control. Everyone just vibing.
It's lit. A lot of good times. Yeah, we all know how those parties get. So we'll see.
They're not that crazy, bro. Relax.
It's not even that. It's just too crazy.
It gets messy. I feel bad for you for the cleanup.
It's not just the clean, bro. It's how you feel the next day. It's the
also,
shit you've seen the night before, for good, for better, for worse.
You do it a little differently than me. So like, I don't be getting fucked up at my house when I throw parties. I get a nice little buzz and I just keep
I don't even want to. It's the pre-party anxiety. I'm like, I need to take a couple shots, get loosened up, and then that carries on. And then next thing I know, other decisions are made that shouldn't. So we'll see. We'll see. Again, the people demand it. We'll see if I pull through or not.
I think it's I think it should happen.
Yeah. I know you do.
Awesome.
So does everyone else.
Awesome Life Entertainment presents a children's Halloween party.
He ain't got to drop that, but he ain't got to drop the government.
All right, you know what? If you don't do one, we should do a Christmas party, like an ugly sweater party, but like a lit one.
Like kickbacks and stuff. I love. It's the thing about the nature of the party, though.
Don't call it a party.
Okay, all right. I won't call it a party.
How
and then when 50 people, 60 people show up, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, this is still kickback. No, it's obviously it goes more than that. So
just a Halloween.
But also, everyone loves to dress up. It's the one day of the year that you can dress up as whatever you want to, and no one's gonna be like, you're a weirdo for doing that,
bro. September 26th. There's a rave I want to go to in Denver. Will you join me?
I don't know. I don't know what that's a week from now.
It's a very specific rave.
That's in 5 days.
Yeah.
What day of the week is that? That's Friday.
Then maybe it's not the 26th. It's a Saturday. It's next Saturday. It's the 28th.
I don't know. I'm not going
it's-
to blindly commit to it.
It's an anime rave, like cosplay.
You'd have to dress me up as Naruto.
Yo, bro, and we get to run around like this.
I went to Comic-Con one time. My sisters took me back in maybe 2014, something like that. They dressed me up as Naruto. They did a fantastic job. I didn't even know who that was at the time, and I felt like a damn celebrity. Everyone wanted to take a picture with me. Literally
Naruto.
Literally everyone, bro, coming up to me.
I'll let you borrow the key.
Oh, Sora.
I'll let you borrow.
Oh, dude,
the key.
I'd be a dope Sora. You could be my Donald.
Shut your bitch ass up. No,
True,
I'd be a Heartless before that.
Yeah, you are heartless.
Yeah.
No, you'd be a nobody.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if I'm a nobody, I'm Zimnus, bitch.
Be Axel.
Yeah.
I think the fan favorite. But yeah, we're right about that hour, bro. Shout out Colorado, securing the dub. Let's go.
Yeah, we got more content coming to you. Cooking shorts are coming right now. Maybe we'll do something a little more upgraded, more elevated with time. We just work so damn much. It's just hard to do it. Like again, like you said, if this is our job, man.
All right,
get up,
super cooking,
work out, brainstorm,
and get to it.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
today,
what it is. Monday might be a cooking video. Tuesday, some funny shit. Friday's the podcast. Like, and
that's how it is. And at the same time, like we do this with the schedule that we have going on, but also everyone needs time to just chill, relax, whatever.
We work 60-hour a week jobs.
Hopefully for not much longer, but it is what it is, and here we are. So
speaking of content, and I'll leave you to it after that. But actually, we'll save this for another episode. Let's save it for another episode.
I think I know where you're going. But...
Yeah, we'll save it for another one. This is the Awesome Life Podcast.
Yep.
I am Mr. Phoenix.
Here with Chili.
And this is episode 96.
Thanks for tuning in, turning up.
Tune in, turn up.
We out.
We out if my mouse works. And we're almost out, guys. We're almost out. We're getting ready to get out. I promise we're about to get out. And bye-bye.
Yeah, we're going to turn up.
And we're gonna grind to the sun up. All we wanna do is turn up. And we're gonna grind to the sun up. All we wanna do is turn up. And we're gonna grind to the sun up. All we wanna do is turn up. And we're gonna grind to the sun up. All we wanna do is turn up.